Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Today we will again discuss the Muslim biologist contribution on science. Already we have covered three biologist contributions in the world. They were the Muslim scientists and they play a great role for the development of the world. So, and today we will cover Ibn al-Haytham, Ali bin Isa, Ibn al-Nabi. But first, it is necessary for us to explain the science. Still, the people are confused that the knowledge which we achieve through experiment is called science. No. Here, the three assumptions will be present. If there is one assumption fails, then it will be not called a science. Science, through science we get the knowledge, we do the experiment. But there are three assumptions. The first assumption is the knowledge will be new. The second assumption is there 5 steps will be applied. But these 5 steps then will be in a systematical manner will be used. If the knowledge through this way we gain it, then this is called the science. So now you are clear what is science and what role science play in the development of the world. In medieval era, what was the position? But now in the modern science, what is the position? Before the Muslim world conquered the world, before 15th century, and they have done most important work in science. But later on, the European and the American as well as the China, these type people have covered the area of science and innovate new things and get the Nobel Prize and win the Nobel Prize. In Pakistan, there is only one scientist, his name is Abdul Salam. He has won the Nobel Prize. So now you are clear what is science? Science क्या है और इसका role क्या है? What role they play in the development of the world? The country who has more scientists, they have innovate new things and their export everything can be improved. For example, if there is China, so there are specialists in airship as well as in other things. They are specialists and their student and their professor conduct research and they innovate the new thing. They are highly specialists in agricultural field. They are highly specialized in airship, tools, preparation. So now, this is a great power in the world and they try how to improve the economy of the world. This is the role of the science. The Muslim scientists in the medieval era were very interesting and they play a great role and they innovate the new thing and they make many books. But later on these books were translated by European and they have used their in science and they innovate the new thing and they won the Nobel Prize. So now our country have also the institution, but the great scientists are not present. There is only one scientist, his name was Abdul Salam. He has won the Nobel Prize. The majority prize were won by European scientists and American scientists and China scientists. Now you are clear? The Muslim world are behind in the science in the modern period. So now this is the modern period. In modern period, the other country of the world, Europe, America, China, they have done more important work and they won the Nobel Prize. But today, we only want to discuss Muslim biologists. They are biologists. I have told you that biology, biomed, living life, and lodging in discussion. So we have covered the sex biologist contribution as a Muslim. But today we will focus on three remaining scientists. They were biologists. They played what type of role they played and what they done. So the first one, Abdul Haytham. He was born in 965 AD and died in 1380. He was one of the most outstanding biologists of the Muslim world. Basically, he was ophthalmologist. He corrected the Greek concept of vision, locating retina as the seat of vision. His famous books were Kitabul Manazir and Mizanul Haq. They were translated into Latin, Hebrew, Greek, and other Western languages. So now it is clear. Here our Muslim scientists books were copied. They have made a book and they include in their library. But here in Pakistani library, no one book is present. So the European country used this book, and now in the modern period, they play a great role. There are great biologists, and they have won the Nobel Prize in the world. So hard work play a great role in the development of the world. But science play a great role in the development of the world. Through science, we innovate the new thing and we conduct the research. And we solve the problem of the world. Now, come to Ali bin Isa. He was a well-known eye specialist. Ali bin Isa was a well-known specialist. He worked on the structure, function, and disease of eye. He worked on eye and he worked on function and structure. He described 130 diseases of the eye in his book. The book was translated into many European languages. Now see to this side. This sentence, Ali bin Isa was a great scientist, and his book was copied and brought to Europe. Ibn al-Nafis, he was a renowned biologist in 13th century AD. In 13th century AD, the renowned biologist was who? Who was Ibn al-Nafis. He described the circulation of blood in human body. He worked on heart, circulation of blood, which the heart pump it and they circulate in other part of the body. And nowadays it is also very important in majority people you have observed that heart attack comes. So this type knowledge play a great role for solution of the heart problem. Now you are clear. We have now concluded this time. These Ibn al-Haytham, Ali bin Isa, and Ibn al-Nafis play a great role as a Muslim scientist, as a biologist. They have done the work, and these work were then copied by European or other country of the world, and they have used for the further flow, for the further development in the world. So the before era, medieval era was very important era for the Muslim scientist, but the modern science era is a very weak area for Muslim scientists, and the European, the American, the China, and other countries nowadays are very ahead from Pakistan and from the Muslim country in the world, and they have won so many Nobel Prize. So I request to our students to study these scientists' work, what they have written. Go to field, do the observation, conduct the experiment, and then gain the new knowledge, and make the law. So these are important things for the student, that they work hard, they have the tools, and the government of Pakistan, it is necessary for the government of Pakistan to give high quality tools to the university test, as well as establish a very caliber laboratories in these institutions. But today, our politicians not focus on university, because university play a great role for the innovation and for new thing and for export promotion and for agriculture production promotion and for other promotion in the world. So please focus on science, focus on university, focus on the professor, give work, give finance, and conduct the research, but also make a selection in a proper way. Good centers, good people, good students should be selected for the as a professor and for the institution. And also select a very good vice chancellor for the institution. His caliber is very good, and he has published so many. He has done the research and he has published many publications. And they also know they have published the book. And he has a great caliber in administration, and he know how to develop the Muslim country and how to develop Pakistan. So it was a very short lecture about Muslim biologist contribution in science. But today we have also discussed the biologist, and we discussed the science. What is science? Because this is the basic foundation to know what is science and what role they play in their life. The country who are very ahead in the world, they have done great role in science. Therefore, they have done the progress and they have done the development. And the people who are very behind in science, so they have not done more work in the world. Here is only one scientist in Pakistan. His name is Abdul Salam. He worked hard, and he was a doctor in physics, and he invented the atomic bomb, and he was a great scientist of the world, and he got the Nobel Prize. Wassalam.